YouTube people, just because I love you, you get to jump in on the loading screen. Tonight's going to be the night on the TTV/stuck on Pandora, 10,000 kills on Wraith, 4K damage badge. Wow, Tuck's been dropping F-bombs. We plan to finish Heartland. Say hi, Tucker.
Hello.
Sure the mic's near your mouth. Let's do a good job. See, what we think is we'll get better at this. We'll get better at this. With him being homeschooled, he probably will be spending more time here. And usually when he comes to hang out, I might stream, but usually I don't. But obviously, you know, the last 6-week break, I think, definitely weakened us. It certainly weakened us. So we can't really justify, by the way, that nephew's here. I won't be streaming. He's simply now a part of this, and he will not be being paid, by the way.
The lady in the lizard hoodie?
I deserve money. I deserve money.
I'll pay you in V-Bucks, by which I mean Microsoft points. I have tons of those stored up. Alright, I want the Beanie Baby lady. I want the Beanie Baby lady. There's the Achievos.
Can I have an invite to the...
Oh yeah, my bad. We'll plan on, as I say, doing the rest, because we're not going to get every achievement on this run-through. It looks like there's at least one survivor who takes an alternate ending to actually accomplish. He's paid at exposure. Exactly, Rikers, exactly. And, I hope you're well, Rikers, by the way. How's life? How's working remotely treating you? I hope well. There's Malik. Malik, give me that rucksack. You've had that on your back for far too long. I was thinking about that before I started today. That guy has not taken off that rucksack. Now listen to the child breathe. Listen. What if you could shrink human bodies down to the size of a skull? Tucker and I had an amazing experience last night with we played a little Rogue Company after the stream. It was fun. And we had this huge comeback match, and this guy had one of those, like, super memey mics that are way, like, they clip constantly, and he keeps it way too close to his mouth and talks way too loud. It was a thing of beauty. We just about pissed ourselves. I'm baiting COVID exposure. How's the Georgia the school opening going, Will? So any news on that front? Life's bananas. Right now, more on that in later days. But you're still getting paid, right? You still have your job.
Hard to build this place up.
Is there some bright side to some of this? Okay, Tucker, where's Diana? Because that's number one. We want to get the Beanie Baby girl.
I've been on my own for a long time.
Absolutely. We're going to recruit you. That was way too easy.
I think I'd like that.
I thought we were going to have another mission. There it is, Tucker. We have a human Beanie Baby on our team with a Penguin's Books backpack, and we have our local Antifa member who swears that courthouse caught itself on fire. Vic, who happens to be real clingy and looks at your Instagram after you break up. Brock, who dresses badass but runs at the first sign of trouble. Auntie Cleo, who will tell you your future and evade taxes. Larice, the only true badass. Malik, who's been sick about 1,000,000 times and he's not a hypochondriac. Captain Logan, who is actually just a member of a white nationalist militia. We'll see you on Facebook Gaming. It's a crazy crew of different people with a lot of different likes and a lot of different beliefs, and they all get along for this ABC episode of the Zombie Apocalypse.
You guys sure beat the
All
hell
right.
out of my real family.
So where are we going out first?
Where are we going is, of course, this man, Captain Logan's got all the ammunition and frag grenades you could ever ask for. He's ready. He's ready.
Give me all the money.
See you on
Give me all
Kazi.
the-
Is that yet another streaming platform that is
Give me all the loot.
going the way of Mixer? We can now say the way of the dodo, the way of the dinosaur, the way of Mixer. Operators M4A1. Ooh. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Fabrication. What does that allow us to accomplish? I know it was something or another. Gain pioneering, XP. Yeah, sure, whatever. Doesn't hurt anything to do that. Not worried about that. We're actually just -1 bed. I don't like that this comes with a morale penalty. Like, what's the point of doing it then? You need a bed for everybody so that you don't have a morale penalty. So why would you build beds to give everybody a bed just to suffer the same morale penalty? It just doesn't... It should come with, like, a slight stamina debuff. Like 3, -5 to 3 or something. Ancient alien illegal download software between Napster and LimeWire. I'm sure we can do something cool with fabrication. Why can't I? Yeah, I've been wanting to install that for some time now. Let's put heavy duty ammo press. I think what we're supposed to be able to build is like a master works weapon shop now. If that's the case, that's what we want, because one, I assume that's how we'll get the 50 cal, and two, that's how I assume we will get a really, really heavy-duty assault rifle. Boost weapon durability. Okay, so she can do this. Indoor or outdoor. I kind of wish the toilets were inside. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to put the toilet inside the base. Are you telling... Oh, that was a waste. That sucks. At least you get a slight refund. Anything else we can build that's interesting?
I'm breathing intensely inside of the thing.
I can hear that. It's really something. We'll destroy this and just look through our big... So I feel like... What's this? Okay, here we go. Summon Cleo drops, call drone strikes, or deliveries. You know what? Hell with it. It'll be interesting. Let's just do it to try it. Even though we're going to be making... We're going to be... Upkeep on this base is going to be ridiculous. Really? We're making 2 per day? Really?
2 of what? 2 of what?
2 materials per day, even with this massive base. That was a weird line I wasn't watching. I wish the toilets were inside. Well, don't you? Wouldn't you want to poop and pee inside? Like, if we're going to make a latrine, we might as well make it nice. It's another one of those State of Decay things, Rikers, where it doesn't make any sense. Like, we have a gas station. This place would have a bathroom. And here's another deli. Or a little convenience mart. This place would have a bathroom. And there's literally bathrooms right here. And one of the things I really wish in State of Decay 2 they would have added is I think the coffee outposts are really cool because you can make coffee if you outpost them. And, like, the artillery ones, like, the ones that are unique make the most sense to me. Why can't I outpost the bathroom and have a latrine? And, like, it shouldn't be as good as a regular latrine. And you can't do a, like, tier 2 because obviously you have to run to it, but it's an outhouse. You should at least get a hygiene and slight stamina bonus. That's my opinion. There's a bathroom literally right there. We can't extend the walls out to there. Anyway, we should probably do things. No, exactly, no. But I hope they have that for State of Decay 3. Like, one of the coolest things you have the most freedom on is outposts and how you do your outposts. But we have artillery. Okay, so Tucker, I have 2 plans for us to achieve what I wanted us to achieve. Because our plan is to stock up on plague busters and guns and ammo and all the goodies. And then to go assault these walls. Tucker, my plan is to first attempt this. Now, keep in mind, Tucker, what we have to do is we have to shoot the bloaters in the head, okay? Don't pop their bellies.
Okay.
Okay, because then what happens, we pop them in the head, and you go collect the sample from the belly, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do first, Tucker, is we're going to use this Cleo thing we just put in. Oh, which can actually take a facility mod. We're going to call in a Cleo drop.
How much is it?
It only costs influence. So we'll see how bad this is. I really wish I could make a freaking 50 cal, but obviously we can't. So just prepare your butts.
How do you
useless
claim
junk lying around the
multiplayer
base and
rewards?
usable parts. Oh, that's really good. Claim,
How do you craft?
you have to go into your world, as far as I know. Let's put an ammo press in there. Let's improve wits XP. Let's give everybody a movie night to deal with the morale. We'll be out of labor now.
Movie night?
Movie night. Now, I believe that the thing's going now, right? I think they must take time to do it. I'm not really too sure. Budget cuts, dude, no doubt, Veskin. Budget cuts. Even though literally just need an outpost and then haul it a latrine in the base. Just like the beds, the coffee shops, the beds, the drone strikes, the artillery strikes. Thanks for being here, Veskin. Organic base building extension, safe zones. I'm in it for a State of Decay BR. Definitely safe zones, 100%, just like Project Zomboid and State of Decay 1. State of Decay 1, you could make a big-ass safe zone with your base. Hate that we have to redo that. I don't know what's going on with this, Tucker, so go ahead and get in your Bandito, and we're going to have to go loot. And if we see a bloater... Who's this? Brock's personal goal.
Pop it in the head?
That's right, good job. Pop it in the head.
I don't think shotguns are going to be a good choice for this one, then.
Negative. I've got my rifle. Crossbows, this would actually be the best time to do crossbows. We're going to finish looting this area and deal with that. We'll have this entire area looted. I wonder if is the OG campground, does that exist? Maybe it does. I know they got rid of the fairground, but I don't know. I think this is where the campground was. The campground is where you start the game in State of Decay 1. RP is a sadist, have an arena with zombies and traps. The possibilities are endless, totally. But I hope they go much. Tucker and I were talking about this last night. I hope they go down that Project Zomboid route. Like, I feel like they need to take some of the ideas from Heartland. I'll be honest with you, because there's obviously some Dead Rising inspiration here. What I would love to see from Dead Rising, more zombies, a lot more zombie spawns. I want to really feel like, yes, the world is over. The undead now rule the earth, Day of the Dead style. Next thing is, I think that the way that they've done the survivors in Heartland, it's a little far less freeing, but it does focus the gameplay loop pretty well. So far, I've had a positive impression of Heartland. And I heard negative things going into this, but I've actually liked it. Though I do think all this Heartland content has to be in the vanilla game, and I don't know why it isn't. The sandbox of State of Decay 2 is still the heart and the soul of the game, and it makes no sense to have this, build all this stuff, just like you did with Daybreak, and then not allow it to go into the main event. And by the Daybreak suggestion, I mean, like, there's tons of cool stuff you can buy with Prestige, but you have to do the extremely repetitive, honestly unethical game design content that is Daybreak. And I say unethical because it's literally a treadmill, and I think people's time is more valuable than that. Make it fun and engaging. At the very least, make it rewarding. If you're gonna make people run on a treadmill, don't make them have to do it 7 hours for one freaking Daybreak recruit. There's a ton of cool content in Daybreak, but it's all hidden behind the damn actual Daybreak game mode that I just totally dislike. Completely dislike. Alright, let's loot it up, Tucker. We're doing a good job. Playing Heartland is fun. The problem is length and the fact that there's no follow-up to the story. It's definitely an aside, but I think it's also, from what I can tell, we haven't finished it. Nice job. A segue to State of Decay 3. And I always love State of Decay as more of like, hey, let's pretend the zombie apocalypse is actually happening, like Project Zomboid, and let's try to do a strategy simulation game around that. They're clearly leaning more towards the action elements. They'll be ruined as a game if they completely get rid of the strategy simulation. Dying Light's a better combat game, 7 Days is a better building game. But for the sake of the game's future, them embracing the Blood Plague to make the game a little more creepy and interesting and challenging is not a bad thing. Though, like I say, I always preferred, like, oh, it's just zombies, and I would just get, like, totally immersed in the game and be like, yes, I am a survivor in the undead wastelands, making my way.
Oh, there's the screamer.
Those days. It'll be better for the game in the long run to move away from, like, strictly what-if simulation. But it has to be a strategy simulation, I think, or the game's gonna die. This game has always been at its best as a combo of different things. Still loving playing without aim assist, to be honest. We need building supplies, so of course we loot the trailer park, where we'll be all we're gonna get is parts. But I just want to completely gray it out at this point.
If I say I'm feeling hopeful, would that jinx?
The possibilities are endless, but I also hope they don't get into like hokey stuff. That's why the like revolutionary zombies started to get annoying. They're cool that they pop up now, like just occasionally, and they're like a surprise. But I think State of Decay should embrace being a dark game. A lot of games, I mean, Fortnite, for God's sake, all do the zany, this is not that serious. Dead Rising is all about the zany. This game, I think, should stay dark and irreverent.
I found a rucksack of materials.
Nice. And put it in the back of the Bandito. I've got a stack, Tucker, of parts and leg samples in the back of my vehicle if you want to get yourself free inventory space. And chemicals. Gotta put seeds there, too.
Where'd you put our vehicles?
I parked right up front of the trailer. Where'd you put the Bandito?
I parked right behind you.
I'll bring it in here so it's easier to get to.
Oh, hit me.
Talking about a dark game that cracks in the Ticket's voice. Cracks in the Ticket's voice. Yo, my wife is hot. Oh, cracks in the Tucker voice. Hey, Tucker needs to learn the way of zombie. That's been the theme of our Heartland playthrough, is Tucker can learn American culture through zombie. To learn the value of 2A.
Nowhere for that to go.
We gotta be ready for feral hogs and zombies.
Feral hogs?
Feral hogs. Your dad's went out and hunted hogs before. Not the kind of feral hogs that Rikers and I are planning for, but
I think I searched everyone here.
such hawks, such hounds. Yeah, them damn feral hogs. 40-50. 40-50 in a bushel come to take my toddler away.
Catch you, me, baby.
Okay, Tucker, all our different, like, crafting mats are in the back of the sedan. We'll put the rucksacks in the back of the Bandito. We'll loot this place out.
Alright, you have an ammo rucksack in the back of your truck, though.
I'm gonna move it to yours.
Alright.
Go ahead and head to the next area. I'll meet you over there.
Alright,
We'll just
Are
keep
we
this
following
looting
the-
spree going.
which way are we
So
going?
pull your map out. Look where the here. Can you see my markers? The yellow marker.
I don't... Wait. Is it the weird little arrow?
Fortune favors the bold.
An orange arrow.
Yeah.
That's the main mission. Just follow me out. I'm almost
Is
done.
there a glowing... Yep. Is there a glowing yellow arrow? There's a glowing yellow arrow.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
mine.
Juggernaut!
All right, we'll get out and don't use the cars. They destroy cars. Thanks for being here, wife. Would rather play this and watch SpongeBob on a constant loop. I saw you streaming Monday. The Wrecker streams its butt off. Don't go in
At least I
that.
avoided the main attack.
Let him get out of that first. We'll just get sick.
Whoop.
Damn it.
Oh, I got both of us.
I gotta steer clear of these
I'm gonna
places.
steal the glory real quick. Oh yes, freaking sunrise with that. Reminds me of the one good part of Daybreak is getting to see the sunrise and knowing you made it through.
We made it through.
Tucker, here's 9mm rounds. Isn't that what you need for your gun?
Listen, take
Yeah.
it easy. Conserve
take
your
that.
strength and fight this thing.
We hold up for a minute. We're taking too long. We worked hard to make this community, and look, it paid off. You better grab your car. We're leaving.
Alright.
My wife was in class downtown for a clinic. Oh, how's the wife's class going, Beckers? So we're gonna clear an infestation here.
Hey, mate. I'm gonna need some meds soon because all I have are these strong painkillers and I don't want to waste them.
I just hope they don't, when they do State of Decay 3, is now in pre-production, that they don't break away from what makes State of Decay, which I think is the combination of a third-person action game, a strategy simulation game, and really trying to stick to like core zombie lore for the most part. The Romero movies, 28, like the really good zombie dark movies. Some of the hokey stuff, can make it in there, but I think it's the combination of the base building, the managing of a community, and then going out with your guy and leveling them up and actually getting to kill zombies yourself that just completes this game. There's better zombie games on the market, but State of Decay is one of the best from a game design perspective. That's why it's so fun in my mind. And I hope they embrace dynamic weather, and they embrace how they're doing animals, and they make the strategy and simulation even deeper, like Project Zomboid, but they don't get fundamentally away from what makes State of Decay State of Decay. That's my hope. Nice about. Oh, my bad. Timelines are being adjusted. Are they trying to like speed them through? Because I heard like nursing programs, physicians' assistants, and so forth are actually being like sped through school as fast as possible right now. What is this? Legend of Volker?
Is it like a
Who's the Legend of
documentary?
Volker?
No room for that.
It looks like a Let's Play clip. Will, so do you mind posting it in the Discord? I'll check it out after this.
We got quite a storage of
It looks
parts
funny.
here.
It looks funny. I want to watch this. I just want to actually pay attention to it.
Hang on, I'm coming over to watch it.
I already put it off. Well, he'll post it in the Discord, I bet. Then we can check it out. The Queen of Valhalla sit on my face. She was already in Speed Course 18 months, usually 3 years. It's going to be 2021. Oh, okay. But I mean, like, was it sped along even quicker? Or because she's, like, doing dental hygiene, it's not so much affected by it in that way?
Oh, crap. Do I have any...
Sweet. I'm going to run to our checkpoint, or outpost real quick, and empty the pockets. We have an outpost just behind the
Maybe they'll
road.
find someone
Need what?
even louder to eat.
I need to go to an outpost, too, because I'm running low on fuel.
Alright, I have 3 in my back. I can get you. Someone's out there getting their butts ate.
Gonna have to get more of those.
Who?
I don't know, somebody.
I just killed a zombie
I
outside.
had this really cool thing happen the first time I played this game with headphones, Tucker, and I was in Nightmare, and all this new ambient audio came into my ears, and there was a car that crashed, like, and then heard, and then a woman screamed, "Oh!" which, you know, sounds exactly like a woman, and she was like getting mauled out of the Jeep. It was freaking awesome. Wow, awesome means you're literally brought to tears. It was fantastic. It was Phantomagor's.
I opened the shed using the old-fashioned way.
Edgar Allan Poe. Use the longest word with at least 18 syllables for any description. Immersion. Tucker, I will feel you up and myself, and then we're heading to the outpost. And where did you say you want to put what? Phantasmagorical. There it is. Said it right.
I need some fuel for my Vandito.
I understand. I said I would fill you up 3 times.
I opened up the shed back there.
Have you heard me on the case of the fuel? Or are you about to tell me I need some fuel back there? You better not be menstruating. Wolf Moon has leather seats.
No, behind... on your right, there's a shed.
What about it?
Did you loot it?
No, I'm heading to the outpost.
Oh.
Again, the toilets. Like, maybe you shouldn't be able to make a latrine that far away, but still. Maybe you should be, because, you know, supposedly your team carried a 500-pound supply locker over here and maintains a supply line with it every day, so I don't see why they can't go out for a restroom break 15 miles away.
Alright, gonna need to carry some painkillers.
And just like this, just like getting geared up, throwing on an AR, getting some snacks, and having some stuff in the back of your car and your trunk. It's immersion, man. Flipping out the old journal. Checking on the base. Clean the latrines, team. That's important.
Hang on, I need a bottle of weak painkillers, that way I can get rid of this because it's annoying me.
Have a night on the Xbox. What happened to the Clio assault? Well, when we come back, that better work. It's all good. Can't do a feast yet for some reason. This mods. We need... Okay, we get 3 Plague Busters, Tucker, for 1 gland. And I wanted us to have at least 18 each. So what is that? We make 1 for 3. We need 6. Let's try to get 6 each. 6 glands each.
Okay,
After a decade of
so...
school, that'd be all I had to do. Oh.
All we have to do is find a bunch of poison glands then. And find a lot of bloaters.
Comes in last 5 minutes to tell you they need to brush better, and then they leave. That's so true, wife. You did what, Wilso? And Tucker, say what you said again, please.
We need to... Well, that means we need to find a lot of bloaters and get really lucky with headshots.
Exactly, but we'll keep looting here just so we can build, and we'll head back to base. And the first thing we're going to try, Tucker, is hopefully the Clio raid works. If the Clio raid works, we'll just sit there and keep raiding and keep raiding and keep raiding. One of the reasons we're not seeing a lot of stuff is because it's early in the day. So the zombies do follow a day-night cycle. They're the least active in the dawn, and then slowly throughout the day they get worse and worse. And at night they're at their very worst. And then in the dawn, they're just sort of like, they're real sluggish and lethargic, and they're scattered out. Ouch.
Ooh!
There's still a few of them leaving.
Found a new gun.
Like, this had to be oh, come on, through the door? That's so much baloney.
Did he see you through a door?
He puked through the door and it killed me. Well, it didn't kill me, but it hurt me.
Ouch! How in the world does that happen?
And now we got a damn party. Which might not... Hey, actually, let him keep going. We've got our first bloater. Cover me. I'm gonna get a sample.
Hang on. I'm a little busy at the moment.
Look at this. What? It popped! Apparently we only have so long to harvest it. keep the screamer around. As long as Malik doesn't kill it. We'll let it keep making noise.
Malik's probably gonna go to his instincts and try to kill it.
That's all I had. After a decade of school, that'd better be all I had to do. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. My bad, Wilso. That was in response to that. Unless they're doing the fancy stuff. Like, I had a root canal.
Can't do it.
That was like an all-day job.
We've got some dead
Help,
folks
help,
out.
help,
And that
help.
was just the dentist. Where are you?
There's 4 zombies on me, I need help.
This guy's gonna need a med kit and a cure now.
I broke my cleaver.
Better go back to the outpost. This guy's just gonna have to die.
Did you break yours?
No, you did. So go back to the outpost.
Alright. Let me just kill this guy.
I suppose we can do something with this.
The OG Xbox. We've been here twice, I think. The same room with the Men in Black Easter egg. The princess
Check this out.
fell in love with the Men in Black agent, who happens to be... He's got massive ears. He's in No Country for Old Men and about a million other videos. I think he's like 110 years old, but still starring in movies. Tommy Lee Jones, but that might also be a porn star. I don't know. I think it's Tommy Lee Jones. Porn is just a form of cartoon, sucker. That's what you can know for now. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones. Thank you, Wilson.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Please don't let me be getting
Go ahead and
sick.
pop those. I just like this look of having cleared out the whole area, even though we are passing on some good stuff.
Every zombie in 2 miles must have heard that.
Making
Alright,
plenty of noise, but that's fine. We want that actually because the bloaters. We're hoping we can attract. We've attracted one. We went to go get the sample, and he still popped. This is clearly going to be a challenge. One, we need to be able to round up bloaters fast, so we can get a lot of these plague busters. And then we have to actually collect the sample.
Stealthily.
Apparently. Did you get a new weapon? And is your guy
Yeah.
infected or is he injured?
He's infected and injured.
He's all the way infected. He's sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
Get you some
Cover
medical
me.
attention here, stat.
Wish it wouldn't bring me out of that menu if I want to mass craft. Okay, we have to bed. We'll loot this area, then head back to the outpost. I got stuff for us. Their OG
Do you-
Xbox. Tucker, you should take this so you can give it to your community.
Where?
There. Now in your main game, you'll have an Xbox.
No luck here.
And they sell it on eBay for like $5, so it must be somewhat rare.
Sell Xboxes for $5?
In the
Really enjoy
game.
the peace and quiet.
Like,
Oh.
people who want... You can buy digital items. It's like a huge market.
That'll bring him running.
People apparently make $10,000 a month selling Fallout 76 items. It's crazy. So if you look up State of Decay 2 on eBay, you'll see like the Persian Meal and the Freedom Ringer and yada and the 50 cal, and people sell it for money and people actually buy it rather than play the game and get it. It's like when we talked to... Here, we'll go back to base. When people talked about selling Fortnite accounts for like $50,000. What was this guy good at? Drill instructor. Superior, I wonder, improves at superior defenses facility. I completely forgot about that thing. That's why we need building mats, which we're really failing to find. They've become pretty sparse here in the latter half of Heartland. The only time I don't blame them, except they then have to play 76 to use them. Put you in the quotes. People won't quite get the context, but yeah, I don't care. It still works. Quote 336 will so. Tucker, I'm gonna have a cure for you when you come to me.
Okay, I'm just shambling my way over. Almost there. Almost there. I'm here.
I dropped some. You take both of them.
Oh, I see it. Oh,
Working
Yes.
as intended will not fix. I think you have to take quote random. Alright, let's drive our car a little further down the road.
Bloater!
Okay, shoot it in the head. Shoot it in the head. You can do this. You have your gun?
Yeah, I need a better gun though.
Where's he
I
at?
need a pistol.
Where's he at?
Need a.
I see him. I see him. I see him.
Be careful.
Okay, I don't know whether we have a time limit or whether we have to stealth this. Don't shoot it, Malik! What are you
That
doing?
feral has an armored head.
Was he going to shoot it?
We got one. We got one. Now there's a feral. Malik, stay in stealth, you dummy.
Did he like get up in the blue and try to shoot the bloater?
Adding to State of Decay 3 wish list. Better NPC AI. I don't mean where they get a headshot every time, but I mean just where they won't get in your way or be stupid. That's what they should prioritize.
Like...
Not making him. I already got it. That's why he's flat. I'll have you collect the next one. You'll see what I'm talking about.
The bloater's like completely frozen.
Wait, that's because we collected the sample.
Oh.
I'll have you.
Aim for the head.
So it's 3 headshots because that first one definitely hit. He doesn't know we're around yet. Now he does. So again, they can't be like, oh, I hit a headshot every time, because that's just broken. But just prioritize them being out of your way and not being so, and making them able to defend themselves so they're not quite a liability. Like Juggernauts, you just don't put an NPC up against a Juggernaut. It's just bad news bears. You know you're asking for trouble. These people got nothing left. They got 8 totally. I'm assuming is it all just... Yeah, 2 words. And then the only thing that's a subcommand is quote add. By the way, let me make sure something's working. I'm gonna assume it is, but it may not be. Yeah, that was predictable. I didn't stream for a little bit. I just want to make sure it's just working. Set your clip command.
Hey, things could be way worse. That's gotta count for something.
While we're filming this YouTube episode, let me do this. So I stand here. Someone who's a sub, will you please try clip again? Tucker, let's go.
Alright. Get ready for the convoy. Get ready for
I had
the
to
convoy.
fix something. Get TTV. Is that a car? Dude, I wish we could drive that semi. That'd be so cool.
Probably could be one of the best
Big
cars
old truck.
in the game. If you were able to. You could you can mount a giant trailer on the back with the most spaces in the game.
That would be pretty freaking cool. So to make it balanced, we'll make it take a ton of fuel, but that's a good idea, Tucker. We're gonna head up this road, Tucker, because this is where State of Decay 1 started at, and I wonder if they did this area. So like I said, they took out the fairground, so I hope they didn't take out the park ranger station. Oh my god. This, Tucker, I'm pretty sure is where this is gonna end. Just
Where?
immediately looking at this thing, this is where this is gonna end.
Looks like they shut the highway down. Or the tunnel.
I would say. This tunnel also did not exist in State of Decay 1.
It's a dead soldier.
It's,
You don't look like you're doing so good, buddy. I don't think he's doing very good. Yeah, he's not looking very good. Wake up!
I'll do it after the stream. So, okay, they didn't add that area. In fact, they built a tunnel. There used to just be a bridge there. Let's head back. These areas already hit. We must have hit those earlier. We're gonna go see old Wilkerson place. We don't gotta worry about that. This town's almost completely looted, Tucker. We might as well finish it off. Oh, my bad, buddy. This is your car. If I do it after the stream, I mean, I have to compulsively fix this now. Should be under more human than a human. I'll meet you downtown. I'm heading your way. I'm heading your way.
Alright.
Best YouTube episode yet.
To the bright yellow checkpoint?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Take a left, and don't regret it.
That's right.
I made it to our objective, sir.
Well done, Tucker. Best YouTube episode ever. Let me sit here and try to... Yes, okay, there it works again. Or humans and humans have the power.
You should be able to...
So those 3 of you that watch these YouTube episodes, twitch.tv/stuck on Pandora, you can sub for free with Amazon Prime. Free tips, free subs, free bitboss damage, !Exodus. I'm not sure if you're interested, but... And you get access to the clip command that we just finished while we AFK through a YouTube episode. Let's go. Now, Tucker, what were you saying?
You should be able to stealthily open windows so that way you don't have to break them.
Yes, you're right. Just like Project Zomboid. Again, I hope that... I'm sure they do, but they should totally play Project Zomboid and say, hey, this is in line with the type of, like, vision we had for our game, too. We could combine some ideas here. Because I've been watching that Project Zomboid playthrough like you have, Tucker, and I'm thinking, this looks like a cool game, man. This looks fun. There's a lot of building in that game, too.
I think it's actually multiplayer.
Well, that'd be fun. It'd be even more fun. What we want, Tucker, what I'm hoping we get before we do this mission, even though I won't take too much time, is we get a forge. I want to be able to build some weapons, because I feel like we really want to be ready before we go in.